Was it inspiring working next to some of the greatest artists of all time, being that you got a chance to get a glimpse at their work ethic or get a glimpse at how they approach things, and you was like, you know what? I guess I wasn't going as hard as I thought I
Hands
was.
down, especially because they got a team, so it's like they can. It's another level of complexity. Like they're able to work multiple tasks because they have teams that can deliver certain things for them. When you're just by yourself, you're doing all those deliveries yourself. But yeah, when I worked around Chris, man, I was like, this guy's had a life, right? A wild ass life. And to see him when we did 8 music videos for in between. While we're working on the documentary, we're also doing 8 music videos that got nominated for a VMA, which I lost to Beyonce, which is funny. Uh, in doing those music videos, he directed them, and I saw the genius in his. I've never seen anyone work like that. Like to be able to dance, to be able to rehearse that, to be able to write and do the music, to be able to come up with these concepts for the music videos, to be able to bring it to set and have it come to life, to be mad at something, everyone would be pissed because it's like, why is he mad? It's 3 a.m, we've been here all day, like this is what he asked for. And then we redo it the next day and it changes to 2 notes that he has and it makes sense. To see that between every artist I've worked with is like you see why they are where they're at. And that the motivation behind that is insane. To be in a room like, to be in the room and so many of these wild conversations I've heard and seen and like the interactions and all this stuff, it's like, it's one of one. That's for me. What I give back to the people is for them, right? Like there's some stuff that'll just be here for me.
How important do you think it is for a videographer or whatnot to be in shape, or to obviously holding this drone, or not drone, but holding that on set and then walking with it, and you got a full day with something attached to you.
Yeah.
So how important do you think exercise is and taking care of your body, being a videographer?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, the original concept was me using like a small stabilizer with like a small camera Sony lens on it. It was super light. I could do all kinds of tricks. I could balance on my hand and run around. And then eventually it turned into like, this is so good. We gotta get it wireless. All right, cool. We added a wireless rig. It's a little heavier. All right, we're gonna switch out the camera for Alexa. So we need a Movi now, and the Movi is the Pro, so that's 15 pounds, and the Alexa is this and this and this, and all of a sudden I'm holding this 50-pound rig. I've never felt like pain like that in my body because I had to push myself so far, but it would have been nice to prepare. But when I went on tour with Q, that was when I first experienced being unhealthy, because we go on tour for 6 months and you're just eating whatever, trash food. You go to another country, you're trying to find stuff that feels like America. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know, you don't want to get sick eating some stuff you never had. And you're trying to make sure you have enough energy to like deal with the day. But like, I would just be sitting there eating, crushing Unlunchables, eating Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, candy, whatever. And like, you're just doing that. I came home from tour and I had gained 30 pounds. So I hit the gym and I went and did cycling and all this stuff. And I did cycling for like 2 months, lost 30 pounds. And I was like, I gotta stay on that. But then all of a sudden jobs come and all of a sudden you're doing this and then all of a sudden there's no time for it. But after B's tour is like, something happened on tour where it was different. Q's tour would be a show after every single night basically because it was a smaller production. B's tour was obviously much bigger, so we'd have like days off in these cities and we'd stay at really nice hotels, so the gyms would be pretty lit sometimes. And Dave, who's my partner in Black and No Cream, he's a swole boy. So he'd be like, let's go to the gym. And I'm like, man, we just did that whole show last night. I just want to chill. Let's go to the pool or let's get a drink or something. And he'd be like, no, come on. We'd go, and I started like lifting weights, and I never really lifted weights in high school. And then when I got off tour, I'm like, I want to go do that at least 4 times a week. Like, no matter what happens, I'm not starting my day. It's so easy for you to just get up and start working. And that would happen. When I got off tour, I found myself for like 3 months. I would wake up, get on my computer, and I'd sit in the same spot until 11 p.m. at night. And then I'd be like, I didn't get up at all. My watch has been telling me to stand for hours, and I just don't. So I've kind of initiated, like, I need to do at least 4 days a week. I bought an app. It was like $100, and the app shows me videos of how to do the stuff. I've never had, I'll ask Dave, I'll ask my brother certain things, but like to be involved and like really focus on what it is. Why does this do this? You know what I mean? I started learning about that in nutrition now. Like I just read a nutrition book. I don't know. I feel like it's very important to understand where I'm at with what I take in my body so I can perform the best. Like, why do you think The Rock goes and does a Jumanji or whatever, and he makes them build a compound gym, a portable gym, like that goes where he goes? he's in there every day. Like that's because he needs to be swole and perform at, his rate. But I'm not saying we got to be meatheads, but I'm saying like we need to be able to function and not, especially when you're a creative that sits in a dark room every day and that stuff eats at you.